Hi everyone, I'm Glyn, a developer working on Foxtree Village, a farming game that plans to add a lot more depth to the genre, as well as some really good community support tools. This week I wanted to really nail down my map creation tools. There's some really good in-editor tools for creating items or creating quests. Devlog just released some completely for free and open source. However, I wanted to build all of my tools into the runtime of my game so that players and the community could also benefit from the same improvements that I was making to my game. So originally the pipeline was that you would take objects or items that you've made in the object editor, and then when you went to the map editor you'd be able to use those items as much as you want. However, the old map editor didn't really leave a lot of room for extra buttons, and just in general it was very basic. A lot of the load and delete functionality was entirely based on drop-down lists. So I've completely overhauled the map editor. There's now modal windows for the creation and loading of maps, an entire dedicated row for icons, as well as a little sidebar for different drawing modes. I've kept the existing entity icons, so you can still select which entity you're drawing with, but I've also added a mode for flags, so you can now choose which flags you're doing and you can kind of see a bit clearer where you're placing the flags. There's still a lot I wish to do. For example, I want to be able to place multi-tile objects, such as buildings, so that won't have to be done in the scene anymore. And I really want to be able to auto-tile floors, so you'll be able to see these lovely new floor sets that I've got, hopefully in-game and just tiling automatically without the need to rotate or do anything to them manually. Thankfully, the codebase is a lot nicer, so in the next week, when I've implemented these features, I can really get focusing on gameplay mechanics such as farming or harvesting blocks. So that's all for this week. Thank you very much for taking the time out to watch these videos. If you'd like to see more of this project or some Unity tutorials, please subscribe to the channel.